In this video, we are going to see how to use server-side actions with Backend. We have two types of actions, triggers and on-demand. We'll start with triggers. Triggers are performed when a certain action is performed on the database, like creating or updating. So let's go ahead and add a trigger to send an email when a record is added to the boards table. So we will go ahead and fill out some of these fields here. So we're going to send this to the system, the username that's registered with the system. We're going to set the title, and we'll go ahead and set the message body as well. We have these various fields that we can pre-populate, and let's go ahead and give this an action name. And so now when a record is created, then this email will go out. Now let's do another trigger, and that is we are going to execute some server-side code when a particular action is taken. In this case, we want to limit the input of the content to 2 characters. So we're going to enforce shortness here. So let's hop into our sample application, and we can see here that this is indeed longer than 2 characters. And so we're going to update this, and you can see we've actually thrown a critical exception, and we can see here that the following action validates shortness failed to perform. Now we can actually go back and update this to pass. So let's just set this to 2, as in TO. And when we tab out, we can see that no errors were thrown, and the record was able to persist. And so we're going to do one more on-demand action from our Angular app to call this code here to remit a PayPal payment. So we're just going to test the action, and we are going to throw an error. Although the error is being thrown from the PayPal side, it is still being executed. So let's copy this endpoint here. We're going to hop into our app, and you can see here we're using HTTP GET, and from the Angular app we are going to call it. So we can just paste this in with the URLs, and we're going to click PayPal payment, and it will call that. You can see here that we are throwing the critical exception, but the call actually happened from our Angular app and successfully called the backend code. The error is on the PayPal side. And so this covers the topic of triggers and on-demand actions in Backend. Stay tuned for more videos.